Hello, everyone. Can everyone listen? Please say yes if you can. Great. So, right now I'm alone, but my sister is going to be here in a couple of minutes. Hi, Erica. I'm good. I've been, so for today's live stream, I realized that there are a lot of good updates when it comes to like numbers for um, BTS songs and stuff like that. So I made a PowerPoint presentation with all of these numbers and why we're doing actually pretty good. So hopefully this is like a motivation for everyone to focus a lot more on our goals. So that's what I've been doing today. Um I've been doing the PowerPoint. Yeah, I know that the monthly listeners are now available for YouTube, but I have not really focused on that on the presentation. I have focused more on this is what we should focus on before the reunion, how we're actually doing, which is actually for a lot of these it's pretty good. Like we're actually doing pretty good. So that is what it is about. Yes, and there's a new not chart, but now YouTube is like just like Spotify, they are showing monthly listeners and stuff like that. An army meeting, yes. Okay, my sister's here. Okay, my sister is about to open her laptop because ah no no. Okay, now you can talk.
Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I had a little bit of a long day and it's my fault.
It's okay
This
because
stream is this late.
it's okay because my sister had to do something up like aside, like very very important, and she literally just got from there. So that's why we started late today.
Where's my computer?
Oh, I have no idea.
Give me another second, you guys.
She needs to find the computer, the laptop. Sounded like a cat? Or maybe it was that there was a sound that it was like a cat. We don't have any cats. Oh, some like some minutes ago, my our dog opened the door, but I don't think it was that. What records are we gonna try to break? I'm going to talk about it in the presentation. It's very exciting, guys. Actually, my sister has no idea what it is about. You don't know where the laptop is? Hmm. Maybe it was a door. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Sometimes my dog is just around here and he moves stuff. Oh, I was saying, amazing. She found it. Okay. So open your laptop.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. We had Bora dog. Someone said Bora dog. That's
It's a Bora family.
it's the Bora family.
Yes.
Also, don't do a lot of noises with the microphone.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Maybe it was that the sound. I don't know what it was. Anyways, you just calm down because not calm down, but like relax.
Wind down.
Yes, because
What's up?
today we're just going to talk.
Okay.
I made a PowerPoint presentation actually.
Of course you did.
Yeah, and it's about the different since 2025 started. A lot of numbers have increased and also changed. So our goals are like different now.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, it's completely different. And that is basically what the PowerPoint is about. It's basically our goals for the reunion. So our goals by the end of June. That is the what the PowerPoint is about. And
Okay.
also I have not practiced. I made the PowerPoint today. So I literally just
Yes.
finished it.
Someone said, "I love that we are in our PowerPoint era." Boracity has been in her PowerPoint era her whole life.
I
Like,
loved PowerPoints.
I remember you used to just do PowerPoints just because it was fun, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah. What I like about PowerPoints is making them, but explaining them is hard for me because it's hard for me to just talk, especially like in a second language. I don't know. It's so hard. And I get nervous sometimes. I don't get nervous here because it's just like whatever. But I do get confused and trying to explain and all that kind of
Oh.
stuff. So,
Someone asked, "We are Bora chat then."
yes, Bora chat. Bora
Nice.
chat, Bora dog.
Bora sis, Bora dog, Bora door. Hilarious. They're so funny.
Okay, do you open?
I'm there.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
reading the comments, bro.
Okay. Okay, so let's actually start. So,
Isn't Bora life?
why am I making this PowerPoint presentation? It all started from this TikTok. And this is actually a response to this TikTok.
Let's watch the TikTok.
Let's watch the TikTok. I blurred and bleeped and censored everything that
For the
mentions
live stream.
yes, that mentions another group. But there is a mention of another group. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but let's watch this. And this is a video response, by the way.
This is a Bora presentation. I'm sorry, I love them.
Okay, let's watch this. Oh, wait. I have not. I have not.
This is the Bora response.
Yes, this is the response. Okay, now it works. Oh, there's no sound?
Oh. Pause
Wait.
everything.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Okay, now it starts. Bora mute. Okay, now it starts.
Let's go again.
BTS members start going into the military. Gonna replace them as the biggest boy band in K-pop. Watch. Mark my words.
Now, I don't think this person is hating on BTS, but this is a very interesting video. Your groups would have so much more relevancy and do so much better if you would stop comparing them to BTS. If you would stop taking every opportunity you could to hate on BTS to uplift your group. Because here's the thing.
The original TikTok, I watched it earlier today, like in the morning. And this response, I watched it in the afternoon.
Oh.
And I don't know if you got it. Like at the very beginning, the original TikTok, it said, this when BTS goes to the military,
This group
this group,
is gonna be the next one.
yes, is going to be the next BTS. Mark my words. The time is over, and that group is
Not only that group, like any group.
yes,
And no group has gone to be the replacement.
Yo cuando miento. The point of the response of this army account is that what you've said already, like last live stream, or I believe the live stream before that one, that it's not nice to really compare your favorite group to BTS.
No, that's not nice.
Because some people just don't understand how truly big BTS is as a cultural phenomenon. It's not just their numbers, you know? It's like as a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
So I just found this very, very interesting. We're going to keep watching the response by this army account.
Stop taking every opportunity you could to hate on BTS to uplift your group. Because here's the thing. BTS is never going to be quote unquote replaced, right? There are some things that BTS has done that are historical and that can never be done again. There will never be another K-pop act who will be the first in history to top the Billboard Hot 100. There will never be another K-pop act to be the first K-pop group to be nominated for the Grammys. That sticks with BTS forever. BTS is forever ingrained in K-pop culture and history. So it only hurts your faves when you constantly compare them to BTS. So for you guys that hate BTS who are antis, I cannot believe we have not learned the lesson yet of you can't hate somebody into irrelevancy. One of the reasons that BTS is actually still so popular, they were the most streamed K-pop act for the past 2-3 years while being inactive in the military.
And as I'm going to show today, those numbers that she's talking about, the numbers that basically show that BTS is the biggest K-pop group during the military, those numbers have gone down a lot, and they are still the biggest group. And of course, they have gone down a lot because they are on hiatus, like they are not here, like they are in the military, and still, no other K-pop group could surpass them. And now, since 2025 has started, I'm going to show the numbers. Armies have gone a little crazy, and we're actually doing pretty well. And I'm going to show how we are doing actually. Okay.
While releasing solo projects is because they are not only on ARMY's minds, but they are on your mind. I think a lot of you need to ask yourself, why do you only get good performances on your posts, videos, whatever it may be, when you're talking about BTS? Even when you're hating on BTS, why are those the only things that go viral, that are hit tweets, that do numbers? That's because everybody, including yourself, is talking about BTS. Irrelevant people don't get talked about, whether it's praise or hate. How have we not learned this with social media? We claim to hate people, but we hate them so much into giving them platforms. You hate BTS, but they are never going to go away because you keep talking about them.
And that's why it's so important. The main point of the PowerPoint that I'm going to present is that these are the preparations. The numbers that I'm going to talk about right now, these are the preparations before the big comeback. Because once they come back, it's inevitable. People that love them and hate them, they are going to be tuning in.
Yeah.
And the numbers are going to increase when the reunion happens, because a lot of armies and fans who are not necessarily like super updated and remember to stream and all of that, they're going to remember that BTS is here, and they're going to get excited and come back to streaming and all of that. So those numbers are basically secured. These numbers that I'm going to talk about right now are the preparation before the reunion. You know?
Yes. I laugh because Marcos said inevitable and bite lip. Lip bite.
Yeah. Okay.
It would do you much better and serve you a much better purpose if you were to just stop talking about BTS completely. But you can't. And I think it's probably going to take time. You need to dig down a little bit deeper as to why you can't stop talking about BTS, huh? A lot of you secretly like BTS. Anyways, that's
Period.
besides the point though. I think it's better that everyone is talking about BTS, whether you hate them or you love them, than to be like your faves who nobody's talking about them. There's no noise being made about them. And that is how you
And I know that there are some people who are going to say, why are we even taking this so seriously? Because I'm going to talk about numbers and how well we are doing and how we're lacking in some things. We're going to talk about preparations for the reunion. So this is data. And sometimes it can be like a lot. And also going to give shortcuts, so don't worry about that. But I know that there are armies. Why are you the microphone keeps... It's the
I am
dog.
so sorry because our dog is
The dog is... He wants to talk. Anyways, I know that there are going to be people who are going to say, why even try and do all of this? This is too much. Why do you care? I don't care. I just do whatever I want. I just listen to whatever I want. That is fine. You can do that. But that is not the mentality of a lot of armies. What happens with fans of other groups who are like, I don't care. I listen to the music that I listen to whenever I want and all of that. They end up like this.
fall
They
into
end up
this of obscurity.
They end up like this, saying, this group is going to be the biggest. What did you do to make that happen? Nothing. Where were your preparations? Where were your data? Like,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone of the little noises. It's a mess right now. The dog is literally sleeping
on the microphone.
on the microphone. That's why it's making so much noise. I'm so sorry. I got to move the microphone without waking him up because our dog is a king. Okay? So I am so sorry. Now everything's good. I am so sorry. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, let's go back. I'm so sorry.
so I was saying that the preparations, the PowerPoint, like, yes, there's a lot of data, a lot of numbers, and a lot of preparation from armies, but that's how we do things. That's how we made BTS, who literally started as nobodies, be where they are today, the biggest group in the world. You can just, other fans of other groups just keep saying, this other group is going to surpass BTS, they're going to be the next BTS, blah, blah, blah. Where is the effort? Like, what are you doing to make that happen? You're just standing there waiting for it to happen. And that's not the way armies think. That's not the way we do things. We prepare. We have update accounts on Twitter. We check their daily streams. We check their daily views. We do all this kind of stuff. And I'm going to make a PowerPoint presentation, like I'm going to make it.
Period.
So I understand that there are going to be some fans who are like, this is too much. I don't have time for all of this. And that is totally fine. But there are some armies who we care about this and we're going to make it happen.
Nobody is talking about you. But that will never be BTS because ARMY is going to always be talking about them and you're going to always be talking about them. Anyways, stop setting your faves up. Like, they are not going to be BTS and that's fine. They are still successful. They still achieve amazing things. Like, hey, some of them are still making like their own records, right? So it's fine. You don't need to compare everybody to BTS. And also stop trying to be BTS and just focus on your faves. Like, just like them, I guess. I don't know what to tell you, because if they're your faves, then act like it. Like, why are you always talking about BTS?
Like, that is their downfall. Like, they set this up themselves.
Yeah, I think this comment is really good. It says, the effort the other fandoms are making is spreading negativity about BTS. That's the only effort they make.
Yes, they keep talking about BTS and only BTS, and they keep comparing it to BTS. That just doesn't work, because the way BTS started and the fandoms, the fandom armies started and all of that, there were fandom accounts on Twitter and they would never like compare BTS to the numbers of the biggest K-pop group. It just happened. Like, our goals kept getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So it just organically happened. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to talk about our preparations for the reunion. Like I've said, these are the preparations only for the reunion. These are not comeback goals. This is not by the time the tour happens or the time they release an album or a song. This is not for that. This is the preparation by the time basically the guys, the four of them are going to be out of the military in 155 days. And then a week after that, Yoongi is going to be out of the military.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So by the time Yoongi is out, these are the goals that I'm talking about. So these are like pre-comeback preparations. These are not our goals for the OT7 tour or the first song or anything like that. These are just the next few months, the next 6 months.
5 months.
Yeah, technically 5
The
months.
next 5 months.
5 months, yeah. Okay, so we only have 5 months. So
Let's get into it.
Yes, let's start. So first, great news. Dynamite just surpassed 2 billion streams on Spotify.
Period.
2 billion streams.
2 billion streams.
2 billion. Now, some people may say like, whatever, 2 billion. This is not just about the 2 billion. This is about so much more. It's so much more than just the 2 billion. Why? Because now Dynamite is the first song by a Korean group to hit this milestone ever. Like, this is their record forever. They are the first ones. And this is like a huge deal. Now you may ask yourself, if BTS is the first Korean group, why are you saying group? Why are you not saying act? What about soloist? Actually, the first one to do that is a BTS member. So the record of 2 billion streams on Spotify
Amazing
is by BTS and a BTS member.
Period.
BTS secured this milestone like completely. So what is next? We still need to focus on Dynamite, but now we need to move platforms. We need to focus on YouTube. Because if we make Dynamite hit 2 billion as soon as possible, then BTS would be the first K-act to reach 2 billion streams on multiple platforms. Because that happens a lot. Like, you know how there are some strategies for Spotify and there are some strategies for YouTube. And there are certain artists who, let's say, pay for certain strategies on, let's say, YouTube, and they have nothing on Spotify. Or they do it for Spotify and they have nothing on YouTube. BTS would be the first ones to reach 2 billion on multiple platforms.
Period.
Yes. Escape, exactly, ads. That is the main strategy on YouTube. But anyways, we are at 1.9 billion. We need to get to 2 billion as fast as we can. So how are we currently doing with Dynamite views? Can we actually reach 2 billion and be the first ones? So all the data that I'm going to talk about right now is from this Twitter account. It's called ~DDay. And actually, they just deleted a lot of these screenshots that I'm about to show because they have like other plans and other ideas. So I don't know what is going to happen. But I still found these numbers like very, very important to share. So we were talking about Dynamite on YouTube. Realistically speaking, we're being realistic right now, okay? We're not getting crazy and say, let's hit 2 billion by tomorrow. That is not going to happen. Realistically speaking, Dynamite is going to reach 2 billion by the end of this year.
Okay.
We cannot really reach 2 billion by the time the guys are back as a group,
Right.
by the reunion.
Right.
But what we can do is reach 1.98 billion. So very, very close.
And then it will be completed once the year is done.
Yes. That would be the realistic goal. So the realistic goal is 1.98 billion by the time the reunion happens. To do that, we need to do 404K. So how are we actually doing? We're actually a little behind. So we need a lot more people to join. As you can see here, daily we have 350K approximately. And remember that we need 404K. So we're 50K away. Now, I've realized that people from my audience from this channel who I feel like always come back to these videos to watch them, it's usually 25K, if you have realized. 25K are always like my audience, the ones who always watch every single video. It's at least 25K after a couple of days or after a couple of weeks. So if only my audience, like from this YouTube channel,
That's 25K. So all of us we
have
need
to
to
watch
do 2 times.
2 times every single day, and we would do it by ourselves. That is just us.
Yeah. Just this community.
Yes. So if just this community, which is very specific, 25K is not a lot, but like that is my community, like from my YouTube channel. So if just my YouTube channel audience watches Dynamite music video 2 times a day, 2 times daily, just 2 times, we will reach the goal. Yes. Everyone is saying in the comments, like, no loops. Don't watch Dynamite and then replay it. That is not going to work. Just watch YouTube as you normally do. And remember.
Then Dynamite break.
Yes, Dynamite break. Exactly. Just remember to watch it 2 times a day.
Exactly.
So that is just if here, like our community do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if we spread the word.
Just the Bora public.
Just the Bora public, yeah. I feel like it's very realistic. Like we can do it. And I feel like we just need 50K extra views from what we usually do. And we're very, very close. I think we can do it. I think we can reach 1.98. I think we can do it.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's put a Bora alarm.
Yeah, like Dynamite break. It's time.
Dynamite break.
It's time. And it has to be on YouTube. It has to be on YouTube. This is the goal for the reunion.
Yeah.
And it's also, of course, going to help in the long run. It's going to be faster for 2 billion. Okay. Apart from Dynamite, we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And the goal for this is 1 billion by the time the reunion happens. And when I say the reunion, I mean just when the 7 of them are out of the military. Not any song out there, not tour, none of that. We're just talking about the next 5 months. So I remember that back in 2020, when Dynamite started getting a lot of views, crazy views, other BTS music videos also started gaining a lot of views.
Period.
And I remember that back in 2020, the talks about us getting Blood, Sweat, and Tears to 1 billion started. It's now 2025. The numbers, the views for Blood, Sweat, and Tears are so slow.
Ooh,
that is the truth.
Veracity yelling at us right now.
However, it's okay. We are 7.3 million views away from 1 billion. And we only need 45K. So 45K daily. How are we doing? We're doing extremely well. We're doing 96K. And we only need 45K. So we're doing almost double that.
What do you mean almost? More?
More. We're doing more than what we should be doing.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it.
Yes.
Just have to remember, yes. Remember to stream Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Aside from that, Heartbeat is about to reach 100 million. It's right now at 93 million. And it's gaining very, very few streams. So we need a lot of more people to remember.
That one?
Yes. Now, how can you remember, right? We have Dynamite to 2 billion, Blood, Sweat, and Tears to 1 billion, and then Heartbeat to 100 million. How can you remember all of that? You don't have to. Here is a shortcut. This is a playlist that I found with all of the songs, the newer songs, the solo releases, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and Heartbeat, and there's also Dynamite there. So you don't have to worry about anything. If you don't have time, if you cannot keep up with the numbers and all of that, that is fine. Just stream this playlist. And the playlist is on the description. Can you check if it's actually on the description?
I see it.
Amazing. So that is the link of the playlist. So that is like a shortcut. It's very, very easy. And you don't even have to think about it. You just play this
Just
playlist.
play it.
Just play this playlist.
Yeah, just play it and do something else. Just listen to
Mhm.
the song,
Mhm.
jam to the songs, and that's it.
Okay. So that is for YouTube. Now let's move on to Spotify.
Before we go to Spotify, I think you should address, because I've seen like a few comments talking about how YouTube deletes views, or if they do it, why they do it, and all of that.
Okay, so YouTube has always deleted views. The thing is that right now, we should take advantage of this because once BTS has the reunion, the views are going to get deleted even more.
Yeah.
Now, yes, they get deleted, but the numbers that I'm showing are not the ones that are deleted, are the ones that are actually happening. With the deleted.
That's what they're saying. They're saying like those numbers are not right. Like those numbers are way more. But these are the ones that are not deleted. So that's what people are saying. So
Well,
I agree with you. I think this is the perfect time, because once the spotlight is on BTS once again,
they're going to
delete like half of it.
Yes,
Half
even
of
more.
everything. Like
Mhm.
they've done it before.
Yes.
So this is the time.
Yes, the likes and views ratio don't match. They definitely delete views, but we just need to keep going. We need to keep pushing. We need to keep doing it, especially now for the next 5 months before the reunion. Because I'm telling you, I know that when they have the reunion, the numbers are going to get crazy. It always happens. The numbers are going to get crazier and they're going to be deleted even more. Yes, and YouTube is always unpredictable, so we don't really know. So yeah, so just keep pushing and keep streaming these videos. These playlists especially, I like it because it has the new solo songs, the new solo music videos, and the songs that I'm just talking about right now. Is the playlist with Heartbeat on your playlist channel? No, but it is on the description of this live stream. Escape said, please spread these goals everywhere. There are a lot of armies on Facebook and Instagram who don't know anything. That is true.
That is so
That
true.
is so true.
Because if you go to any other platforms, they don't talk about this.
Yeah.
Like no one talks about this.
Okay. So next we have Spotify. I know that you're still very like stressed with YouTube, but with this live stream specifically, I want to focus on what we can do instead of what is preventing us from doing what we can do. Because yes, YouTube is going to delete views. It's always going to happen. And Spotify is going to delete streams. It's going to happen. It's always going to happen. People are going to loop and YouTube is going to be crazy and delete the views just because.
Yeah.
But we can still try. It has worked before. We still ignore. Do you guys remember what happened with Idol? We reached, I think, how much? I think we reached like 10 million, like millions of times.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they kept deleting and deleting and deleting. But that doesn't matter. We don't listen to that. We don't pay attention to that. We continue. That's the only way.
Yeah. We just
So
have
just
to keep doing it.
yes, just remember Dynamite 2 times daily. That's it. And the playlist. So let's focus on the positive and what we can do. So that next is Spotify. For BTS, the song that we're going to focus on right now is Fake Love. Now, realistically speaking, we can actually hit 1 billion by the reunion. So that is amazing because that is the perfect gift, you know? Every time they reach a milestone, they notice it. They post it on their socials and all of that. So it is realistic for us to reach 1 billion for Fake Love by the time their reunion happens, by the time they're all out of the military. So we can do it. For that, we have to do a daily stream of 770K. So how are we actually doing? This project is working amazingly. It's crazy. Like it's actually really, really working. And how do you know that? Because Fake Love has moved out one spot and is now BTS's second most popular song on Spotify currently. I don't know if you guys have realized, but for the past days, for the past weeks, the past years, the most popular songs have always been Dynamite, My Universe, and Left and Right. They were always at the top. They were always at the top. Now, My Universe and Left and Right are down because Fake Love is coming. You know, like Fake Love is here and we're paying attention to Fake Love. My Universe and Left and Right had their moment. They reached 1 billion. Next, Fake Love. So, literally 5 days ago, Fake Love was gaining 464 streams.
Wow.
Now we have doubled that in 5 days. We have doubled our numbers for Fake Love in 5 days. This is very encouraging. We can actually reach 1 billion for the reunion. This is huge because Fake Love, I remember, Fake Love was always down here at number 5, maybe at number 4, but it was always down here. Now it's second only to Dynamite, which just reached a milestone. So of course it's going to be number 1. So focus a lot on Fake Love. We have doubled our numbers in just 5 days and we need to maintain these numbers. We cannot go down again. Fake Love stays at number 2 or it goes up to number 1. That's what we have to do. It cannot go down again. Okay. After Fake Love, another song that you can focus on is Life Goes On. It's supposed to hit 1 billion by 2027, which is kind of far from now, but that is okay. These days it is gaining 290K, but that would be the second song if you want to focus on another song by BTS. After that, there's also Run BTS and a Spring Day. Now, why is streaming other BTS songs that are not just Fake Love important? This tweet right here is in Spanish, but I'm going to translate. It says, BTS left the top 50 and now it's at number 51 on daily artists on Spotify. The focus now, because this is BTS year, we need to bring our focus back to BTS as a group on Spotify. We are doing that, but we need to do like better. So how can you remember, right? How can you remember to stream Fake Love and Life Goes On and Run BTS and Spring Day? Which songs? How can you even remember that? This is a shortcut. Just a stream proof. If you don't have time to think about it, if you don't have time to look for playlists and saving them and checking playlists that playlists are fine or not, just stream proof. That's all you need to do. The songs that need to be streamed are in this album. So all you need to do is a stream proof. If you are very, very busy to even check for playlists and change your playlist and all of that, just stream proof. This is going to increase all of BTS's numbers and BTS can get back to Global 50. Yes, so BTS lovers said we need an O as well. It's almost to 100 million. So that's why it's on proof, like in the album proof. Just a stream proof. It's important to know the numbers. Yes, we're actually doing very, very well. But if you don't have time, if you don't have the interest, if you don't have whatever, have your little proof moment. Like I have like my eras, especially with the new albums. I'm like, now I'm focusing so much more like on Happy because it's a newer album. When it comes to BTS, have your proof come back. Bring your attention back to proof. Just listen to proof. And all the songs that have to reach a certain goal are here in proof. This is BTS is also good, yes. But specifically for the milestones, I prefer streaming proof. Okay. So let's go with the solo songs. So the solo songs are a completely different story because I know we're going to get angry because of the difference in streams for different BTS members. However, we're not here to do that today. Today, we're preparing and we're thinking about different strategies, what we can do, or realistic goals, what we can do next. So, first is Jin. So, when I made my video for the 1 Billion project, Jin's song used to be The Astronaut. However, that has completely changed because Happy pushed The Astronaut down. So, I know it's depressing, guys, but let's not focus on that. We can do this. Like, you will see that we have realistic goals and we should focus on the realistic goals. And then we can talk about everything else. So, the song by Jin for the 1 Billion project used to be The Astronaut. However, because Happy was dropped, The Astronaut is now down. It's now on number 6. And the songs that are gaining the most streams are Happy. So our focus should be on Running Wild. Yes, Escape said right now our focus is on Running Wild. And that is exactly what I was going to say. So by the time the reunion happens, our goal for Running Wild should be 500 million. So that's half a billion. And for that, we need a daily stream of 1.8 million. So how are we actually doing? We are doing more than fine. Running Wild is gaining 2 million streams daily, when it should just gain 1.84. So keep going. Let's keep going with this. We just need we just need 1.84, and we're doing more than that. We're doing 2 million. So even this day, like the 14th of January, it dropped to 1.9. That is still fine because the daily goal is 1.8. So we're doing even more than that. That is fine. So let's maintain this pace. Let's maintain these daily streams. That is for Running Wild. So as you can see, the projection for The Astronaut was on May, but now the projection for Running Wild is that it's going to surpass The Astronaut soon, and it will reach 1 billion by February of 2026 if we maintain our numbers from now. But I believe they're going to increase, and we can even push it to this year. We can reach 1 billion for Running Wild this year if we really maintain these numbers. So we just have to maintain the numbers for Running Wild. So next is Suga. When I made my video, there were some people saying the Trita, there were some other people saying the Hegam, but Hegam surpassed the Trita and now is closer to 1 billion. So the song for Suga is 100% Hegam. We need to focus on Hegam. So what can we do by the time Yoongi is out of the military? We can reach, realistically, 600 million. To do that, we need a daily stream of 814K. And we're doing fine. We're doing, for example, yesterday or the day before yesterday, we did 871K. So that is good. The day before that, we did 890K. That is good because the minimum is 814K. That's not too bad, yes. So we're actually doing well for Hegum. So by the time Yoongi is out of the military, we can actually reach our goal, which is 600 million. So we're doing fine with Hegum as well. Now, let's focus on the numbers that are very, very far away, on the songs that are very, very far away from the project. And that is Lost, that is supposed to reach 1 billion in 2029. And I'm sorry, Wildflower is supposed to reach a billion in 2035. However, before everyone gets sad and depressed, these are the projections from September of last year. So yes, I know I know this looks very, very bad, but that's why we need to focus a lot more on this and realistic goals for now, because we need to do this right now. These are the projections from back in September, and I know we can make them shorter. Okay. So this account focuses on Wildflower because it's the song that is closer to 1 billion. So by the time Namjoon is out of the military, our goal can be 350 million. Now, to do that, we have to have a daily stream of 476K. We are actually behind that. We are doing 239K, 245K. We need to do 476. So if you're streaming Wildflower 4 times a day, you have to do 8. We need to double our numbers for Wildflower. And I know this looks like kind of crazy, but remember that this account only focuses on Wildflower, but the song that is actually gaining the most streams is Lost. So Lost is supposed to hit a billion, way closer than Wildflower. So these numbers look very, very far away, yes, but Lost is doing well. Lost is gaining a lot more streams than Wildflower is doing right now. So just focus on both. I'm focusing on both. I'm streaming both equally. As you can see here, yes, the predictions for Wildflower are like, we need to double our numbers basically. However, that is the second song that is gaining the most streams. Lost is getting a lot more streams. And I believe if we put a lot more effort into both of these songs, we can shorten the prediction date. Lost is getting a lot more streams than this. These numbers are low, yes, but Lost has bigger numbers. So just focus on both. Just focus on both. So that is the prediction for RM is 350 million. Yes. 350 million by the time he gets out of the military. And the same situation is with J-Hope. So these are predictions from back in September, okay? Not right now. These are the predictions from back in September. What is this? Neuron was supposed to hit 1 billion in 2030 and more in 2039. That has changed. This account focuses on more, and the goal for the reunion can be 350 million. And the good thing with J-Hope is that because of the tour, the numbers should go up and the predictions should be closer. So not 2039 anymore. Because of the tour, whenever there's a comeback, the numbers increase crazy. Like, do you guys remember when a couple of months ago, before Happy happened, Jin's numbers were also kind of the same. Like, we're very, very far away. Just like Namjoon and J-Hope, the numbers for Jin were very, very far away. Jin had his comeback with him present here with promotions and everything, and the numbers changed. And as I show you, um Jin is doing crazy numbers right now. So I feel like when the reunion happens, I'm sorry, when J-Hope has his comeback and when he goes on tour, the numbers are going to increase a lot. Okay. Yes, it's about the yes, San said I think it's about the motivation, and I definitely think that is the situation. There are some fans of BTS who just need the reminder. They need the funny TikToks, they need the clips. So when they saw Jen singing live and going to these events and all this kind of stuff, they get excited and remind no, they remember that Jin is having a comeback, so they go listen to it. I believe that the same thing is going to happen with J Hope. It is going to happen, guys. We need to think positively, and it is going to happen, especially because Neuron and More are gaining the most streams from his entire discography. And when he starts his tour, we're going to have so many TikToks, and people are going to remember to listen to these songs. But we cannot wait for them. We cannot wait for the tour to start and all of that. We need to focus on this as well. So, what we can do for now, by the reunion, we can do 350 million for More. For that to happen, we need a daily stream of 458K. So, sorry. Okay. We are getting closer. We are doing 300. We're doing 277. As you can see here we did 304. Here we did 378. So a lot closer. And then let's remember that these numbers are usually during the weekends. And during the weekends, the numbers are going to go down. So the green numbers are usually like weekdays. So our goal is 458K, and we're doing 300, around 300 every single day. So we need to increase those, and I believe we're going to. We're going to by the time J-Hope starts his tour. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay, I saw. Anyways, my sister just fell asleep, but it's okay because she had like a long day. She had something important to do today, so I'm just going to keep talking about this. So our goal for More is 458K. However, just like with Wildflower, this account is focusing on More because it's technically the song that is closer to 1 billion, but realistically speaking, Neuron is the song that is going to actually surpass More and get to 1 billion first. Are we going to hear her snores? No, she doesn't really snore. She's literally asleep right now. Oh, she's waking up. It's okay. I'm just explaining. No. Okay. Okay. I understand what just happened on the comments. We're just moving past that. We're just moving past that and we're focusing on J-Hope's numbers right now. Yes. Someone said boost Neuron, it deserves better. Yes, and actually it's the song that is gaining the most streams right now. So just focus on both. Focus on Neuron and focus on More. The numbers for more are behind, yes, but it's because armies are focusing on neuron. Like a lot of people are focusing on neuron way more than more. So yes, we are behind with more numbers, but we can, if we maintain neuron and we increase neuron, neuron can actually surpass more. We can make it happen. It's okay. Stop talking about what had just happened on the comments. Yes, something my sister is asking right now. Someone just made like a crazy suggestion that it was a joke, but some people didn't find it funny. It's okay. We're moving past that. We're moving past that, and we're focusing on neuron and more. We're focusing on neuron and more. And the good thing is that I'm telling you, with the concerts, there are going to be clips and people are going to remember. It always happens whenever BTS is on tour. When Suga was on tour, his numbers were crazy. They were increasing. So when J-Hope is going to be on tour, his numbers are going to increase. So those are our numbers for J-Hope. Yes. Someone said, I hope there is a lot of edits and fun stuff. There's definitely going to be. Like, tours are fun. Do you remember Suga's tour? It was so fun. There were so many clips. Everyone was listening to Hegum. And that's why his streams for Hegum surpassed the Trita, like, very, very fast. And we can, yes. JDDBACA, we can handle 2 songs easy. Yes, we can. Especially with the tour, it's going to happen, guys. We are going to increase these numbers. We're a little bit behind. We can do 458K once J-Hope starts his tour. It's going to be fine. Okay, so next member. Okay, so those are the members, the songs that we should focus on, like really, really focus on. As we know, the Maknae line, Jimin, V, and Jungkook have already joined the Billions Club. So they have already reached 1 billion in at least one song. However, we can still focus on their next goals. The goal for Jimin is 2.1 billion for Who. To do that, we need a daily stream of 4.5 million. And we're actually doing that. So we are on the right track. Next, we have Winter Ahead. And the goal for the reunion is 500 million. To do that, we need 2.1 million daily. And we're actually also doing fine. Why are we focusing on Winter Ahead and not Friends? I found some comments about focusing a lot more on Winter Ahead because Winter Ahead is part of the eligibility period for some Korean award shows or something like that. So Friends is not, but Winter Ahead is. So if we want V to be nominated for the year-end award shows, we're focusing on Winter Ahead. So the first step is, by the time he's out of the military, we need to get him to 500 million. And we can do it. We are doing these daily streams. So we are on the right track. Finally, we have Jungkook. The next song that he can reach 1 billion is 3D. And for that, we need a daily stream of 1.35 million. And I found that we actually need a little bit more of streams. We're very, very close. We're almost there, but we need more focus on 3D. Maybe some people were focusing on recently 7 because of the 2 billion project for him and Standing Next to You. But those songs have already reached their goals. The next goal is for 3D. So if you can only stream one Jungkook song, just focus on 3D. Yes, 3D is our focus song right now for Jungkook. And we're actually a tiny, tiny bit behind, but we are in the right track for Who, Winter Ahead, and 3D, we are on the right track. Yes. So Helen AA11 said, you can literally have all of these suggested songs from all 7 members in a playlist and it's less than an hour. Yes. So these are the overall goals. Just remember Fake Love, Wildflower and Lost, Running Wild, Hegum, More and Neuron, Who, Winterhead, 3D. Just those songs. There's like 1 hour. That's 1 hour. And please remember to focus a lot more on Wildflower, Lost, More, and Neuron. Because the the goals for those songs are lower. As you can see here, Wildflower 350 million is the goal. More is 350 million is the goal. But for Hagen, we have 600 million. For Anywal, we have 500 million. And for the Maknae line, it's like billions that we're talking about. So focus a lot on RM and J-Hope. If you do a playlist, try to repeat more Wildflower, Lost, More, and Neuron. Those are the 4 songs that should be repeated like every single time. If you have a playlist, you can have all of these songs one time, but the songs by RM and J-Hope, they have to be like a lot of times. So try to repeat those more. And don't loop them. Don't loop them. Okay. So now that is basically the entire presentation. I think I've always seen so many tweets about we should start conversations right now. Um, we should have we should start having our ideas right now, our conversations. What can we actually do to increase the numbers before the reunion? Because we know it's going to happen. When the reunion happens, everyone is going to pay attention to BTS, and a lot of people who used to listen to them, maybe occasionally, who are not really fans, who are just casual listeners, will remember that they exist and they're going to go back to their profiles and listen to BTS again and all this kind of stuff. So their numbers are going to increase, yes. What can we do before that happens? I'm asking for suggestions because the conversations should happen now. Who has ideas? Lovely literary Lydia said, I put on the Billion playlist, then a whole album, and then the Billions playlist, and so on. That is exactly what I do. That is exactly what I do. So basically, what I do is I basically work on a computer. Like, that is like what I do. So I can have background music. And what I simply do is first, I put on Proof, which is because we need to focus on BTS as a group, the numbers of BTS as a group. Like I just said, we fell from the top 50. Where is it? Here. Now they are number 51. So we need to focus a lot more on BTS as a group. And for that, I just play Proof. Then I have a playlist specifically for the 1 billion project. And I have the 4 songs that I just mentioned repeated a lot more times. So Wildflower, Lost, More, and Neuron are repeated more than the other songs because those songs need a lot more support, a lot more numbers. That's what I do. So first is Lost that I listen to, and then immediately I put on my 1 billion playlist. And that is it. M just said, I join a streaming party of another army around once a week. They focus on different topics and always 1 billion. That is that is a great idea. So you can just join streaming parties. That is a great idea. There are BTS streaming parties on a station head that you can join, and you just don't even have to think about it. Just join. Just join a BTS account as a party, a station head party. Okay. Someone said station head parties, streaming battles, interactive games, and giveaways. Okay, how can we do that? Let's write that. I'm going to write it because we are having this conversation today. No more waiting, no more tweets about we should start having this conversation and then have no conversation. We should stop talking about the conversation and instead start having the conversation. Okay, so where is the comment? Okay, let me write. Okay. Okay, Moonchild June said, Bora, can we put out something like streaming isn't spamming for both armies and the people who misinterpret? Yeah, so we need to definitely do something about that. Um so I believe we can all do station head parties by ourselves. Like you can join them. You literally just have to go to station head and join one. Yes, and be careful. Celine said, I don't really use Station Head anymore because a few days ago, the person having the streaming party just played a song from JYP. What? That's crazy. That is crazy. So yes, it needs to be army focused accounts. So the next idea said streaming battles. How can we organize a streaming battle? A streaming battle. Do you guys know how to actually start one? Like, let's say, um, if I want to start one, like, how do I do that? How do we organize that? I think with previous streaming battles, it was with hashtags. There are many upcoming ones on Twitter. Okay, let's start mentioning them right now because I have no idea. Like, I have not seen them. Hashtags. Okay. Try. Kat said trying to organize some of the newer fans reminds me of herding kitties. Okay. Security identity said my suggestion to improve NumSoc numbers is to actively, strategically, and shamelessly promote their music to hip hop audiences. I believe so too. So how can we do that? How can we make a song trend? Let's say for example, on TikTok. How How can we do that? Okay. Hmm. Butterfly Young said it's usually held by fan bases from different countries, but if you want to do some, you need a theme for army to join a group and then use hashtags like dynamite hashtag dynamite team and hashtag butter team. Make posts with okay, so those are the previous streaming battles that I've seen. Make posts with little goals and people to screenshots as proof and count them to calculate the final victory team. So that's an idea for streaming battles. Erica said TikTok, we need edits with catchy parts of the song so people get curious and get viral. We can use popular series or movies too. And the Seven Wonders of the Universe said TV series, edits, challenges, trends. Okay, so here's what I've noticed recently. So Squid Games just released a new season, and actually the numbers from there in Squid Games there is a K-pop idol, and the streams from this K-pop idol have increased a lot because of the TikToks that they are doing with Squid Games. So let's see. I think we should organize that right now. What exactly, which kind of TikToks, which series, which movie can we choose to focus on the songs? I have an idea that I just thought about right now. I don't know if some of you guys know about the new season of the show Severance. It's an Apple TV show and it's very like creepy. Like, do you know the feeling that the Lost music video gave you? It's kind of like weird because they're having like weird moments on the music video and it's kind of like in a different world that is not real. I feel like it could go with Severance. I feel like we can do Severance Lost TikTok. Has yes, people have watched Severance. Great, amazing. So I'm going to write it down because we're just having an open conversation. Okay, so for TikTok, we can do for Lost, we can do this is just an idea. So if you have any other upcoming movies, ideas, so Severance TikToks. KD said US banning TikTok. I don't think so anymore. It's very, very like, we still don't know. But even if the US bans TikTok, which actually I don't think is going to happen, but let's say it happens, people are going to move on to a new platform. Whatever that platform is, just go there and do the edit. So just prepare edits. I believe Severance was out today. So if you have not watched the series, guys, you don't have to watch the series. You don't have to watch the series. Just take clips that you can find. Yesterday. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so Severance was out yesterday. I think we can get clips. It doesn't matter if you have watched the series or not. They may remind you of the Lost music video. So just take Severance scenes and put Lost to to the edit. Episode 1 of new season is out. Okay, so that's an idea. Severance Lost TikToks because we need to focus on Lost. Okay. The band is starting Sunday. That is fine because people are going to move on to another platform. And actually, guys, we're undermining a lot of Instagram edits. I am not an Instagram person, but whenever I'm there, I get recommendations of Instagram Reels, and there are a lot of edits. There are a lot of edits. So if TikTok is banned on the US, that is fine. You can move on to the next platform where everyone is moving on to and drop your edits there. Whether it's Instagram Reels or YouTube, whatever. People are going to move on to another platform if it actually gets banned. So you do the same and drop your edits there. Instagram does not have a lot of good edits. That is okay because then that means that a lot of us who cannot do a lot of great edits can actually reach a lot of people. Yes, Bantan XG, the problem is that armies spam the comments of TikToks that use BTS songs. That is 100% right. However, that really that's why we need to focus a lot more on the movie and the series. And to do that, we just need to start making the edits. What do you mean? Whenever there's let's say an edit of, let's say someone actually makes a TikTok with Lost as the music and Severance as the TV show. We're talking about the Apple TV show. So there's an actual edit out there. The comments would be filled with people talking about BTS, this is BTS, this is RM, this is Lost, this is whatever. And that irritates people and scares people away. So they end up not listening to the song. However, we need to spread the word that we should not spam BTS and Purple Hearts and all of that kind of stuff. Don't mention it. Just make the song trend. And to do that, we just need to talk about the series and make them have like a connection, even though they may have no connection at all. Do you remember when the Lady Gaga song became trending and associated with Wednesday, the TV show? Wednesday never played that song. The character Wednesday, she never danced to the Lady Gaga song. She danced to another completely different song. And the song that was popular was the edit with the Lady Gaga song. So it doesn't matter if Severance never played Lost. just do the edits. And yes, act like locals. Just talk about the series or how cool of an edit that was. Instagram even has some random edits using BTS songs. Yeah. I'm not really like on Instagram a lot, but I know that there are a lot of people there. A lot of people there, and they will they will go and then listen to BTS. Cobra Kai. Okay, so that we can make that happen. Cobra Kai, for anyone who doesn't know, has anyone watched Cobra Kai or heard of Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai is like a karate show. Which of these songs would make sense with Cobra Kai? Fake Love, I don't see it. White Flower, no. Hegum. Hegum can go with Cobra Kai. It's a karate show. Hegum, yes. Another level, maybe. But whether it is another level or Running Wild, we're talking about Jin because he's kind of like rock, his music. So, yeah. Remember that you don't need to actually watch the show. Just look for clips on YouTube and just do a random edit. More is good too. Yes, more. Or arson actually. Okay, let me write it down. It's what was it? It was Cobra Kai. Okay. Cobra Kai. So for Cobra Kai, we can have Hegum. We can have. Let's try to focus on these songs that are here. And of course, Lost and Neuron are should be here too. More or Arson a better fit? Yeah, I think so. Because Cobra Kai, there are a lot of like it's karate, like it's crazy. So the hip hop songs would definitely go better with them. Bridgerton with who or Winterhead? I don't really see Bridgerton with who. Sonny, Sonic the Hedgehog. I cannot pronounce that. But with Running Wild, that can. I feel like that would make sense. How long ago was the Sonic movie out? Isn't Stranger Things coming out too? I don't know. We're trying to do this very like today, tomorrow. We need to start right now. So we need things that are already out right now. Is Stranger Things coming out in the next 5 months? Does anyone know? There was a new one 6 months ago. That is for Sonic, right? Because I mean, Sonic isn't like. I have not watched a single movie of Sonic. I have no idea. But isn't he supposed to be like super fast? That would make sense with Running Wild. So, Sonic, let's say Running Wild for now. Minecraft movie, Stranger Things more. Focus on the 1 billion songs. Yeah, I think we should focus on these. Let's try to focus on these songs. Wicked Wildflower. I think that would work. Wicked with Running Wild. Hmm. Maybe. Yeah. Yes, Nicole Jones said, yes, do that, but be careful. It has to make sense. Yes. And that's why we're trying to find the exact shows or movies that can work so it doesn't look all crazy. Wednesday with Fake Love, I don't really see it. Bridgerton with Wildflower. Okay, I'm going to write it down just in case. Bridgerton with Wildflower. Lovely Runner Running Wild. I don't know what Lovely Runner is. Fake love with Wicked. Maybe when Glinda doesn't go with Elphaba, that can be considered fake love. We have to be very subtle about this. Yes. Try to focus a lot on the movie or series, not on BTS. Should we use trend series or not? Yes, that is the main point. It mainly has to be trending series and movies. Running Wild could do with a lot of comedies. Yes. I feel like sitcoms maybe. A Squid Game. Do you guys see Squid Game with any of these songs? Trying to think, but I don't think so. Mm, maybe more because they want more. I don't know. Yes, someone said Running Wild gives me beach, summer, and road trip films and shows. Same. Same. Moonchild June said, I'll take you there. Pause on something funny with Will Be Running Wild line. Yes. I feel like that could work. Like, I'll take you there and then, like, pause and then funny stuff. I feel like Running Wild could work with random old sitcoms that are like very, very popular. Like, think Friends and How I Met Your Mother, even The Office, things like that. I feel like those would work great with Running Wild. Min Mika said, Hegum didn't mean freedom. Squid Game, I think it will work. So I've realized that it doesn't really matter what the songs mean. It's more about the vibe. That's why Running Wild, like lyrically, shouldn't really go with sitcoms, but the vibe is very like road trip and friends and stuff like that. That's why I think sitcoms could go with Running Wild. Erica said, Running Wild with old and happy things. Yes. Winter Ahead and My Happy Marriage anime season. I don't know anything about animes. In animes. Game of Thrones and more. Also Running Wild for nostalgia, looking back on memories. Definitely. Sitcoms, nostalgia. Squid Game, red light, green light, fired is play. It can work, but I'm trying to focus on these songs because if we start doing like all of the songs, um, we're going to end up doing nothing. If we focus on these songs and edits that we can do for these songs, I don't think it's trendy enough, but Lisa Frankenstein and Who. Why do I find Who very hard to find like a series for Who? What series or movie can go for Who? Like I don't really know. Who gives me kind of like the 90s vibe. I think I should focus on anime because it has a large audience on TikTok. we can do that, and I can write the name of those down. The thing is that I don't really know. I don't really know any of them, but we can still talk about them because we don't need to know the actual shows or anything. Marvel with who? I'm trying to think of like the vibes and also like the lyrics that are very, very obviously like that we can understand. Who is my heart waiting for with Marvel? I don't really see it. Okay, I'm going to wake my sister up so she can have like she can give her opinion. 1 second.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so
What did you say I did?
oh, I just said that you fell asleep.
I am so sorry, everyone. How was this dream?
It's okay because she's been very, very busy
I
today.
woke up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and the time right now is very is different for everybody, but it's late.
Yes.
Where we are is late, and I am so tired, but I'm so sorry. I hope you guys had a fun stream.
Yes. We were talking about um our last thoughts, our last ideas.
Uh-huh.
So here's the thing. We have these songs. Fake Love, Wildflower, Lost, Running Wild, Hegam, More, Neuron.
Amazing.
Also, Who, Winter Ahead, and 3D. These are the songs that we're trying to think of ideas of trying to make them like edits or stuff like that, you know?
Okay.
Because I've seen that because of a K-pop idol being on Squid Game, okay,
Uh-huh.
one song of his group now has like edits, and
Oh.
and that song that song is actually gaining a lot of streams just because of the edits. Okay,
Okay.
so we're trying to think of different series and movies from today that already like, exist and are popular, so we can relate them to these songs. So for now, we have Severance. Do you remember the Apple TV?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Severance just released an episode yesterday.
Okay.
Doesn't it give you vibes of Lost?
Yeah, for sure.
Edits,
In every sense. Like,
yes. So
yeah.
edits of Severance with Lost, the song, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would work. That's one idea. Another is Cobra Kai with Hegum or More.
Oh, that's so cool.
Um,
I love it because Hagung is like very like aggressive, and it's them fighting and scenes of them fighting. I think it will be so much fun.
it would make sense, right? Then, do you know Sonic?
The movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the blue.
Uh-huh, yeah, of course.
Okay, Running Wild. Because he kind of like runs fast. However, another person said that it would work with sitcoms and nostalgia. I feel like it would work better with sitcoms and nostalgia kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what Running Wild, like that's the emotion that Running Wild gives me. gives me.
Yeah.
Kind of like nostalgic, you know? I feel like that would work.
Yeah, and also I feel like if you sit down, for example, Wildflower, this is something that happens to me a lot with that song or with many songs of BTS. I just sit down and close your eyes and listen to the song. There are so many ways you can use this song for edits and important scenes and all
Okay.
of that. You get me?
We're trying to figure out exactly what.
Okay.
Someone said Bridgerton with Wildflower. What do you think? Like when you see these songs, what TV show or movie comes to your mind?
Let me see. I so far agree a lot with what you guys have chosen. Um, More, for example, I feel like it's more can be also the show, the Apple TV
Severance?
Severance, because it's like anger. If you actually think about it, you get me, like the vibe is one thing, but like try to imagine like the scenes and the song together. I feel like it would go like pretty well. Also, Severance, to me at least,
You say more.
yeah,
Okay, I'm going to write.
it's kind of like scary.
Hmm.
Like it's so scary sometimes, or the things that happen there, and more. I feel like it would be like the perfect song for it. Mm,
Yeah. Um, Air 2396 said, you guys cannot think about this like fans. People will not pay that high of an attention. Yes, because
uh-huh.
I know that there are some like lyrics that would make sense with certain songs,
Exactly.
but it's not about that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
about the
yeah.
vibe of the song.
Exactly. Or for example, a cool character on Squid Games with 3D. You get me? Like nothing, like
Oh,
3D and
like an
Squid Games.
attractive character.
Like an attractive character, like he's cool, or he does something cool, or she does something cool. For example, there's this character on Squid Games that she's like super cool, piercing, is a badass, so I can sort of see. So if you're ready, and like an edit of her, you get me? Like
Mhm.
just forget about everything we know about the songs, because
Mhm.
that's not how TikTok trends work. They made a dance of blood, sweat, and tears that has this deep ass meaning. With this an amazing song, and we know all of that, and but on TikTok, the choreography was like so simple when it going
Mhm.
viral. Like actually remember. So TikTok is like that, and I think there are so many ways to use the song. So if you think about a trend or something, and you're embarrassed to do it, like at least you can share it to see for other armies so they can do it. Because I know, like every time I hear their music, I tell you like, oh, like this would be like a cool TikTok trend for this and that. So yeah, think about something like crazy, something out of what we know, because since we know about the music, since we know about the lyrics and all of it, people don't know that, so they're not gonna see it as we do. You get me?
Mhm. More and Nosferatu for Nosferatu. I think that it yes, it gives me kind of like the same vibes.
I like this one. Says more must go with someone who wants more and more. Maybe like villains.
Yes.
It's like that greediness. More is not about greediness, but that's the easy way that you hear. Oh, I want more, more, more. Then that's what you can get from it. You get me?
Mhm.
I like that idea. I think that person got the idea of what I was trying to say.
Okay, so I wrote down more for villains. Any kind of villain. And there are a lot of like animes and stuff that can also work. I was saying before that for some reason I cannot think of a TV series or movie for who.
What?
I don't know. I don't know why I cannot picture any of that. Mm, Micah said, just join in more with Kendrick, some clips from his music video. So here's my opinion about that. Maybe that can work, but I have not seen it work. So I don't want to experiment.
What?
Having another music video of another artist with the music of BTS.
Oh, music video.
Yeah.
No, I've seen edits.
And I feel like it's too risky. What if people go to the music video? I feel like TV shows and movies are about the edit, like the
Yeah.
TV show and the music video. And if you want to listen to the song, you go to BTS and not to,
I know.
Who and Doctor Who. I don't see it. I don't see. I cannot see Who with any with any movie or series. I don't know why.
I kind of am on your side, I think.
I feel like I see more. I'm sorry. I feel like I see Who with thirst traps.
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Who is for action movies? I don't see it.
I mean, I can see it. I can see it. It's not my first thought.
I see it a tiny bit, but
Yeah.
it's just the lyrics are too out there, like about something.
Yeah.
Like, we never met, but she's all I see at night. I don't see that with any like. I don't really know. I don't. This is frustrating me because I can think of at least a music video or I'm sorry, at least a show or something for the other songs, but I cannot think of a movie for Who or a show for Who. Dating
I
shows.
feel like it can work for a trend. I don't know if I can associate it with something else because
Same.
there's this song that's called Chicago by Michael Jackson, and this song was viral on TikTok.
Yeah, I
like,
think I know what you mean.
I think you know what song I'm
Mhm.
meaning to. And it's kind of like the same concept of the lyric.
Yeah. And why was it viral?
The trend was viral because the song was good and people were singing the lyrics. So I think Who, it's so cool because how many people have been like super in love and they are like, who is my heart waiting for? Like, this is weird. You get me? A lot of people
So
have been
lip
like,
sync.
either lip sync or you've seen those videos that are kind of like, oh, like me doing all of these and who is my heart waiting for, like a little deep inside. Believe me, I've seen so many TikToks about things like this. You get me? Like, and they become trending, and they
So like POVs.
like a pop, yeah, like a POV,
Both.
like a POV
Mhm.
where they share their lives. You get me?
Yeah.
I feel Who has the lyrics so much out there that is just like that. You get me? I don't know. I just don't know.
I feel like that makes more sense because, and if someone can prove me wrong, thank you. Like people keep saying like other TV shows that I still don't see them. Like Who with Deadpool, I don't see it. I don't know why. Like I don't see it.
Oh, I see this. It says I see Who on dance shows, especially couple dances. Those dances that are like very intimate.
Mhm.
I feel like you can make an edit and put Who at the background. I see that. I do see that. For slime tutorials, yes. Make a slime tutorial, put Who on the back. Like tango, someone said. Someone said no dance shows.
No, girl. Why no dance shows?
No.
Well, I don't know. And also I don't know any
Oh, I
dance
see
shows that are not Dancing with the Stars and Dance Moms. That's all the dance shows that I know. So I wouldn't really know anything.
Yeah.
EXO Kitty. EXO Kitty has a new season. Does any song fit with EXO Kitty? Not Dancing with the Stars. I like Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
It's fun. T Style said, think like your sis. Wicked. The Munchkins intro. Flash to Ariana. Another funny clip of the
Period.
Munchkins. Insert who appropriately. It would be funny if done well.
I agree. I agree.
Maybe. EXO Kitty had Jungkook's 7 cover. I saw that, yes. But we need we need 3D for Jungkook. Who thirst traps? That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I keep seeing, because here's the thing with thirst traps, I feel like the lyrics have to be easy to remember, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Who is easy to remember because it's in English. It has like catchy lyrics that are easy to remember. So I feel like thirst traps would go with Who. I don't know why.
I don't see it. I don't know.
You
why.
don't see it?
I don't see thirst traps. No. With who? Who? My heart. And what? Like no shirt. Like I don't see. I don't. When?
No. 3D then.
3D is thirst trap for sure. For sure.
Oh.
Yeah, 3D because I don't know who. I feel like it's so like there's no way to interpret it a different way. For
Mhm.
me, you get me? Like there's no way. The lyric is super out there and the melody is super clear with the lyrics. You get me?
Mm-hmm. Like it's more romantic.
It's about love.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. Another thing is that I'm seeing a lot of movies that are like very, very old, but I feel like every single time a song has gone viral is with edits. It's usually edits of a new movie or new series. Like with Squid Games,
Yeah, okay.
it's because the Squid Game is out right now.
Okay.
So I think we should focus on right now, like the shows and movies that are out right now. You know?
Okay. But you mean edits, no trends.
Yes, this is just I'm just doing a list for edits. But
Okay.
we can also do like other things. For example, I wrote what you said about Who with POV and lip syncs.
I think so.
So I wrote it down.
Yeah. Also, winter ahead. Come on, you guys. In a lot, like a big part of the world, is winter with snow and everything. Very
Right.
romantic. Like, I feel like, and also a song like that is very like, the wrap up or like January recap. A
Mhm.
lot of people do that. Like at the end of each month, they do a recap.
It's
And
very
they choose one
yes.
song
that is usually like romantic about life.
that's coming of age and
Yes.
it's so romantic and whatever. There's no better song than Winter Ahead for the places that are cold. I know a lot of places are very hot and they're living a hot summer right now. But for the people who are living like a cold winter and the snow and all of that, I think this song is perfect for that. Like a January recap. if you
Yeah,
may
I
say.
think so too. I'm writing down January recap. Just think about those kind of TikToks that are like the recaps are usually like very like about life and coming of age, romantic, like all that kind of stuff. Romantic about life. And I feel like Winter Ahead will work with that. Okay, so we have some ideas for Wildflower. We have, wait, Wildflower? No. We have some ideas for Running Wild, some ideas for Hegum, some ideas for More, and Who, and Winter Ahead. And we mentioned 3D as well. So at least all the members have like, we have like ideas. Summer Girl said, if you catch a long-term fandom like Harry Potter Marauders with a song like Running Wild, it won't matter that it's not current. That is right.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
I
So
agree.
Harry Potter never goes out of style. Like I feel like they're always like,
Never goes
Popular.
out of style. Never gonna go out of style.
yeah, they're always popular. So
He
Harry
wrote
Potter.
Happy Potter.
Happy Potter. That's all I can think of. Same as Star Wars. Yes. Yes. I think Harry Potter would go with Winter Ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
Remember when it's
Yeah.
winter on Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Okay, so those were the suggestions. I asked for suggestions and we had a couple. Fake Love with Stranger Things. I don't know when the next season is coming out, and I want us to do this like right away. So it would have to be with the old seasons. Handmaid Soul said, I will say it again, more with edits of our king. The fandom is great and has all the vibes. I don't know what that is, but I trust you. So I'm just going to write it just in case. Arcane. Lost gives me funny vibes. Yes, me too. Because the music video is kind of like confusing and funny. Okay, so that is all I have for today. It was a short stream, but it's because we had a crazy day.
Yeah.
So
I apologize. To
It's okay.
everybody.
I just explained the live stream, the PowerPoint. And these are at least some suggestions. Now, what is going to happen is that I'm going to end the live stream and there are going to be like a lot of people who have like ideas that will make sense
Yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah.
So
Also, you got me on the spot. You woke me up. You're asking for ideas. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna
No.
give you like a proper
oh,
for this song specific because if I know something, it's TikTok because I love TikTok. I
Yes.
spend a lot of time on that app, and I feel like I can come up with like trendy ideas
yes.
because of your video. I remember you wrote a video about this and you explained some ideas and some
Mhm.
ideas of trends. I gave you most of them.
Mhm.
So I just need a little bit more time.
Yes. So what we're going to do, please, everyone, is you don't have to rewatch this stream. Just try to come back in a couple of days to see the comments. So there are more ideas. Maybe there will be good ideas from someone who is not on the live stream right now.
Yeah, so later maybe you can either, if you don't come up with anything, come back to the comments and see if somebody else like wrote something interesting or something cool. Or if you do come up with something, come back and write it down.
Yes. If I find something interesting, maybe I will take a screenshot of it and then show it on the next live stream. But also, please do that by yourself whenever you can. Also, if you like the ideas of others, like the comment. So the best ideas and the ideas with the most, that people agree with the most, those can be like up there. So, if you have a suggestion on this comment section, please, not on this live stream, but after the live stream ends, leave a comment with your idea. Try to be very, very precise. Don't be like, what if we do, I don't know, more with this movie and this series and this other and this other. Try to be very, very precise so people can like your comment about your one idea. So that is everything. That is all that I have for today. House of Dragons with more. I see it. Because, I don't know, like, or with Arson, but Arson is not on this list. And also, please try to focus on these songs because
I
these
saw
are the
3D
songs.
with football. Yeah. Or like, have you seen these football players that go viral just to be cute?
Yes.
Just because they're cute?
I'm not on football TikTok.
Me neither.
And I still get
And I still
recommended.
get them.
Yes.
And I still get them.
recommended those.
So yeah, comments like those, ideas like those,
Yes. Please
leave it on the comments.
wait for the stream to end and leave like an actual comment, not on the live stream, but on the actual like comment section.
Yeah.
So, and also please take a moment to read others and like them as well.
Yeah, so they can be on the top.
Yes. And so we can realize.
So we can read them and we can mention them next time.
And also, if you really, really love them and you think they deserve more recognition, respond like this is a great idea, because the interaction is what's going to make those comments go up on the comment section. So that is all. We'll see how it goes in a week. I'm not leaving the 1 billion project. We need to focus on the 1 billion project, and we're going to.
Yeah.
Like I've said, I don't know if you were awake for that part, but I've said at the beginning of the live stream that there's actually a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
And the numbers, yes, some predictions, especially for RM and J-Hope, are like down, but they are going to go up because of the reunion. This is just like preparations.
Yes.
So we need to focus a lot more on those songs, and we need to keep motivating each other.
Yeah.
Having this positive attitude and think of ideas instead of complaining. Like, this is sad, these predictions are sad or whatever. No, let's not think about that.
Yeah. No,
Let's think about what we can
these
actually
predictions
do.
are full of hope.
Yeah.
And I feel like it motivates me a lot because I don't really care about numbers like that. I listen to the music I like, and that's how I live my life. But I feel like this is so cool and so important. It's been so long since BTS has been here, so I miss them so much. So I want this to happen. You get me? Like, I want this to happen. I want to make it with everyone here. I know, like, we're gonna do it. Like, we're gonna stream, and I'm pretty sure, like, we're gonna get there. Like, I'm pretty sure. So it's fun. It's 155 days that we have to do it, and also, like, it's not like a heavy thing to do because at the end of the day, we all like BTS music. So we're just gonna listen to it. It's just like a little bit more focus on some songs.
Yes. So please leave your ideas in the comments. Like others if you think they would make sense.
Yeah.
And let's see how it goes. We're going to
Yeah.
continue
And
updating with this.
stream.
Yes. I'm going to give an update on the next live stream next Friday, which is going to be earlier. Now it was a little late because of another thing that my sister had to do, which is totally fine. So yeah.
But next live stream is gonna be on regular time. It's not gonna be as late as this one. And remember, it's every Friday around this time. Our live streams are very long. This one was a short one, but our live streams are 3-4 hours. So a lot of people can join and a lot of people can tune in. So yeah.
Yes. So someone is asking, so one idea per comment. Yes, if you can, one idea per comment, because maybe you have like an idea for every single song and one doesn't really make sense and people are going to like for another idea.
Yeah.
So try to keep
kind
it.
of separate them.
Yeah, separate them. So maybe I like one of your ideas, but not another one. So I would like only the one that I like. So that is everything.
Yeah.
And thank you so much
Yes.
for being here. Let's see you guys next Friday.
Yes.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
See you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for sleeping.
It's okay.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.